What's going on, guys? I'm Dan. This is Scented Waters, and today I have another review for you, and this time it's from the House of Alexandria, and it's a twofer. One is Royal Equestrian, and the other one is Arabian Horse. Bam. But before we go any further, how about you hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and hit that bell. Have you smelled any of the Parfums de Marly fragrances out there? Two of them in particular named Layton and Herod. They're very popular. Very, very popular. And you know what? For good reason. They're very great smelling and mass appealing, I feel. So Alexandria came up with their interpretation of both, called Royal Equestrian and Arabian Horse. How close are they to the actual fragrances? I'll let you know in a few seconds. First, let's hit up Arabian Horse. And the notes for Arabian Horse are cinnamon, pepperwood, osmanthus, tobacco leaf, vetiver, frankincense, cedar, vanilla, patchouli, and musk. Just like I said, Arabian Horse smells like Herod from Parfums de Marly. This one pretty much has a smooth tobacco, spicy type of aspect to it. You know, it actually smells like what Herod smells like. Actually smells like Spice Bomb from Victor and Rolf, but just a lot more adult-ish and a lot more just smoother. It just seems very gentlemanly like. And this one is no slouch either. This one, Arabian Horse, I feel is so close to Herod that it's almost as good, maybe a little bit better in my eyes, to me, just because it's a little bit smoother. The tobacco, spiciness, smooth, creamy. It's great for cool weather. I feel it's good for dating aspects. It's really good for cool weather or even office settings, but very light on the trigger. Maybe 2 or 3 sprays and that's it, and you're good to go, especially in an office setting or a tight knit area. If you're in a plane, cubicle, whatever, anywhere that you're close with other people, you don't want to spray too much with this one because this was a great fragrance and I feel it's very potent. So the cinnamon and vanilla give it that sweet, creamy aspect to it, but then when the tobacco kicks in, it gives it that manly vibe that just, it demands your respect. So Arabian Horse, great fragrance, great take on Parfums de Marly Herod. I like this one a lot. Get your nose on it. And the second fragrance is their take on Layton from Parfums de Marly, which is Royal Equestrian. And for Royal Equestrian, the notes are vanilla, apple, cardamom, lavender, sandalwood, pepper, patchouli, orange, geranium, violet, bergamot, and jasmine. So their take on Layton, Royal Equestrian, I feel is a very great interpretation of Layton. When it comes to the opening, I don't feel it's exactly the same opening because I feel Layton is more medicinal, and it might be because of the lavender or the violet leaf that just gives it that more mentholated type of tone to it, which this one has. But originally when I smelled Layton, I didn't like it because at first I'm thinking to myself, what's the big deal about it? Because when I smelled it, it smelled like almost some vapor rub at first. But then once I got to the car, after spraying it on, I'm thinking to myself, damn, what's that smell? Something smells nice, creamy, and smooth, and a little bit of fresh. And then I smelled where I sprayed it, and I'm thinking to myself, holy crap, that's Layton. So eventually I had to get it in my arsenal. Honestly, great fragrance. Like, just smelling it off the cap for me, I can smell that mentholated aspect to it. But after smelling it for a while, I got used to it and I like it a lot, to be completely honest. But when it comes to Royal Equestrian, that menthol note, that menthol type of smell note, I smell it, but it's nowhere near as potent as it is on Layton. And it's also very, very like well done, I feel. It's something that I can easily get over, that I got over and actually appreciate it in this fragrance. And also in Layton. It's a very mass appealing fragrance. It has fruits, it has the sandalwood to give it that creaminess, but when you spray it initially, you get the fresh fruits, but then after that you get like a little bit of the vanilla and sandalwood, give it that nice creaminess to it. Very mass appealing. Great compliments with this one. Giving it a rating 1 out of 10, I give it a solid 9. And also for the Arabian Horse, I give that one also a 9. The longevity on these are great for a work day. They last an easy 8 hours for me, at least these heavier notes. The fresher ones maybe last an hour less, but at the same time they still are Parfum d'Extrait, so they do last long. This one, no slouch. That one, no slouch. So at the end of it, Royal Equestrian, another great pickup. I feel if you smell any of the Parfums de Marly fragrances and you like them, they have Pegasus. I forgot what that one's called. I think it's called Greek Horse or something like that. And this one, Royal Equestrian, which is Layton, and also Arabian Horse, which is Herod. 3 great pickups from Alexandria fragrances if you like those Parfums de Marly fragrances. So there you go, guys. That's my take on Arabian Horse and Royal Equestrian from Alexandria fragrances. Their take on Herod and Layton. Let me know in the comment section, do you have any of these fragrances? Do you have any of the originals from Parfums de Marly? If so, let me know what you think. Do you like them, hate them, love them? Have you tried these? If you haven't, I think you should, especially for the price. And to add on to the price, I also have a discount code, SWaters20, that'll save you 20% off on your purchase, so you don't have to pay the big dollars, even though these aren't the big dollar ones. So don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and hit that bell. Arabian Horse, Royal Equestrian, two great fragrances, but at the end of the day, still scented water.